Yo, what is going on, guys? Carnage back here again, and today I got a brand new review for you. But before I do get into the review, they sent it in one of these, paper bags, which, they did with Mr. Fantastic 2, which I generally think it's so stupid that they do this. Just because, sorry for that loud rip. Just because, it's so stupid that they do that. But anyway, oh, he is way bigger than I thought he would be. Oh my god. But anyway, as you can see, we have the brand new Marvel Legends Fantastic Four First Steps Thing figure, which this is the one I was the most excited for from this set. There's a little bit of the side art. There's the back, and as you can see, kind of like what I mentioned with the Pedro Pascal box, they kind of, you know, did switch that little bit right there, which I find kind of cool. And yes, I did keep this box just because, well, one, I'm really excited for, the movie, and I also do really like this packaging. And I will say, this one definitely came in pretty damn well. And, like, I mean, just look at him. Like, I haven't even taken him out yet, but that looks fantastic.
Say that again?
So beautiful, though. I really do love how this looks. And I really do like the side art right here. I know it's kind of cut off, but there's a little bit of a better view for you guys. Beautiful side art. But yeah, like I said, really hate that they just keep putting them in these, like, paper, sleeves, which doesn't, like, and this doesn't even have any padding in it. Like, they just put it in there and then just decide to just ship it. I mean, it came in way better than the Mr. Fantastic box, because, that one kind of got squished, but this one came in fantastically. Anyway, gonna, stop rambling on and then, just get into our sweet baby boy right here. So anyway, here's the thing. And yes, I had to do more than one meme. But anyway, just from, what I've pulled out of the box, he's pretty awesome so far. But before I do get into him, as you can see, he came with two fisted hands, but he also did come with two opened hands. This one's kind of more of like a gripping one. So you could probably have him holding, like, certain things like, bars, drinks, or, whatnot. And also the detailing on this is just chef's kiss, dude. Like, oh my god. Same thing with this one, too. Like, I mean, only thing that I could really, deal with is a black wash, but I mean, other than that, it's like beautifully done. And it's so hard for me not to say, the word fantastic when describing this, because it really is, like, my goodness. And these are pretty durable, like, heavy too, so I mean, definitely very good quality. And I should mention, this was actually very heavy when I, picked it up. And, he also does come with this wrist gauntlet, which I do know is removable, so watch out when you take that off. But anyway, getting into our beautiful boy right here, just gonna start with the head sculpt. Beautiful blue eyes. They did such a good job on those. Oh my gosh. And then, detailing wise, everything looks amazing. Like, again, a black wash would definitely do this figure so well. Like, it would just make it look so good, man. And I should mention, this moves, but the rest of the arm doesn't. Which, I know how they do that, because this and this are connected. And then this is just kind of, put on top, so. Which, I didn't know that until, I talked to a friend of mine about it. And then, like, even the neck, I did pop his head off, but I mean, even looking at the neck, like, the detailing goes all the way up, man. Like, that's just, my goodness. And the head actually does pop off kind of easily, which did happen when I did, take him out of the box. But I mean, look at that brow, though, dude. Like, that is so Jack Kirby, man. Like, that is, God, it's fantastic. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is, God damn, I love this. And I apologize for cursing, but I mean, just, this is immaculate, man. Like, oh my gosh. And, same thing with the Mr. Fantastic figure. It is sculpted pants. There is a little bit of a scuff right there, but that's, like, nothing compared to the rest of this. Like, my goodness. And then there's a little Ford logo, and like usual, he does have the waist swivel, which I'm not going to get into articulation quite yet. This is more just doing close-up inspection of the figure, and like, this is just beautiful, man. I love this. Anyway, let's get into the articulation. So starting off articulation-wise, he can look up decently well, looks down pretty far, which is pretty good. He does have really good head swivel, or, head lean. So you can, really get him, grooving. Just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry. That I get way too distracted when it comes to figures like this. Really good right angle with the arm. Like I mentioned, upper arm moves. This does go full 360 and full 360. It is only single jointed, but I mean, the bigger figures are kind of a little more difficult to do that with. So, double jointed anyway. But anyway, you can show the bicep. Boom. Pretty cool. And I did kind of forget to show this, but there's the indicator or bracelet or whatever. Nothing super special about that in my opinion, but still very, very cool. He does have the upper, ab swivel. Like I pointed out, he does have the waist swivel. He can kick out that far and can kick back very little, actually. And then something I did forget to point out, he does have the 4 logo on either side of his thighs, which very cool that it's just not that one little small one. He does have double jointed knees. He does have an upper... Alright, sorry about that, guys. My dad just started his motorcycle. But anyway, like I was saying, double jointed knees. He does have his upper thigh swivel, which gorgeous. And it's so stupid that they didn't decide just to put like movement right there. But he also does have that beautiful ankle pivot, which that's actually pretty good. But let me just say, just from that little bit, because I just pulled him out of the box, this figure is definitely so far my favorite one that I've gotten from this wave, and I do plan on getting at least the other 3 members, or 3 members. I mean technically, but I mean other 3 characters left, because 2 of them are the exact same person. But anyway, let's just get right into some comparisons. So the first one up that I'm going to show is the Invisible Woman figure. Yeah, they look really good next to each other, man. Like, so beautiful. This Invisible Woman is still my favorite one. Best one they've ever created. And she looks so good next to the thing, too. Now let's just take her away and show her next to a different figure. This one I actually just also got today. And this is the... sorry about that. Lawnmower. And this is the new, or I shouldn't say new, this is new for my collection. This is the Johnny Storm from the Retro Wave that was an exclusive to Hasbro Pulse, I believe. Sorry about that again. Lawnmower is kind of getting loud. But yeah, just got this today too, and I was pretty sure, I thought this was coming tomorrow, so I didn't really think about it. But yeah, just got this Johnny Storm today. This is beautiful figure. Very happy to, have it. And then going really retro for this next comparison, this is actually one of my childhood toys. And this was my favorite childhood toy when I was a kid. And this is actually the Michael Chiklis thing. This one I think came in like a 3-pack. I remember having the Invisible Woman. That was fully clear. I lost her a long time ago. And I did have Chris Evans' Human Torch. I'm not saying he was the Flame-On version. He was one that was just like in the normal outfit with a Chris Evans head. He accidentally got ran over by a lawnmower. So this thing is actually the only one I have left, and he is excessively dirty, but, you know, it's so cool seeing, like, you know, the first movie thing next to the new movie thing. And I mean, just the height difference between these two guys, because I remember thinking this one was big when I was a kid, but, you know, this one definitely blows that out of the water. And this one was such a good likeness, too, in my opinion. This is still my favorite, like, Marvel action figure I've had ever. And then next up, we got the Walgreens exclusive thing. And as you can see, the movie thing is a little smaller than him. But I mean, I believe he's only, like, he looks roughly closer to, you know, actual human size in the film compared to, you know, like comic books where the thing just towers over everybody. But I mean, these two look very good next to each other. So definitely very cool. Very, I'm just still so happy that we're getting a Fantastic Four movie in 2025, man. Like, and it's just so good, man. So happy. And then for the last comparison, it's going to be the only other figure I have from this wave, and that is the Mr. Fantastic, which, let me just say, I've been loving this Mr. Fantastic since I've gotten him. And the weird thing is, I pre-ordered these two a day apart. I pre-ordered the Thing first, and then I pre-ordered him the day after. But he came in, like, over a week in advance compared to him. Which, that does not make sense to me, because, you know, if they're being made by the same company in the exact same wave, should they not be released at the exact same time? Like, that's just a thing that kind of confuses me. But I'm not going to think about it too hard, just because just so happy to have him. And I just realized I didn't really even specify. But I mean, as you can see, they aren't too different in height, like, because he's a normal 6-inch figure, and he's, like, I want to say maybe like half an inch taller. So that's, excuse me, definitely a very good height comparison, in my opinion. Just look at that. And I've specifically got these two, mostly because I was kind of like, you know, a Pedro Pascal head sculpt is always, you know, a good thing. And then, you know, the Thing, just because the Thing is one of my favorite Marvel characters. So, like, it's just so cool just seeing this again. And I am rambling on quite a bit, and I do apologize for that. But, yeah, best I can really say is this is an awesome Thing figure. And if you don't have a Thing in your collection, I do recommend getting this one, because this is definitely a very good substitute. If you can't, you know, get this one, the Dan Slott one, or, you know, the retro card one that just... I'm sorry, this is just so cool. And it's so comic looking, but lifelike at the same time, because this looks so good. Dude, I mean that. Sorry about that, kind of had a tickle in my throat and was starting to cough. But anyway, like, I definitely recommend this figure. So, yeah. Sorry about that again, I started coughing again. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And I hope you guys are as excited for the new Fantastic Four movie as I am, just because just having this with me, I can already tell this is going to be pretty fantastic.